Shalom Israel. It's Brother Yaron from GMS Dallas, Man of Jacob. First off, giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect scattered throughout the world, preaching and living the word in sincerity and truth. Today, I just want to get a little rapid fire, just a quick lesson, get a couple of scriptures, just on my spirit. One of the brothers has sent out a video about some guys that were with GMS in Tampa that got kind of kicked out for rebelliousness, and pretty much the video which they absolutely made no sense. It's a bunch of spiritual crackheads looking like actually crackheads that found garments in the alleyway and just picked up a Bible and started filming. But they're pretty much going to being individuals, and how you don't need a leader and it's all within you and this type of madness. But it absolutely made no sense. It was pretty much a spirit of rebelliousness, a spirit of being rebellious and nobody can tell you nothing. And that's not the spirit that Yahweh Shah set up for the elect, not to be rebellious. He set up order. He set up men that have been grinding this thing. Like I said, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the overseers of the elect, Lord willing, they continue this thing. But they were set up, man. So order was established in this thing. There's order, there's rank. There's men that are going to be over you that are going to instruct you and guide you in this truth, man, in your daily walk, especially men that have been in this thing longer than you, to guide you that have been through those things with experience, So with that, I'm just going to get the first scripture. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. Wherefore I beseech you, be ye followers of me. And this is Paul talking. He's saying, be ye follower of me. What does that mean? That's plain, man. That means to follow my actions and what I do. For this cause have I sent unto you Timotheus, who is my beloved son, and faithful in the Lord, who shall bring you into remembrance of my ways, which ye be in Hamashiach, as I teach everywhere in every church. Okay, so Paul's saying here that he's instructing the Corinthians to follow him, man, in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And then he sent Timothy, who was younger in the spirit, that he came up on and saw him as a son in the spirit. He sent him on there to instruct him on things that Paul was teaching, man, to instruct him in every good way of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the brother kind of brought out how they were. He was the brother, the elder, the leader of our camp, was told by with another brother in Florida to call those guys and to tell them that they had dreads, to cut their dreads, and they were rebellious. So this is pretty much the same thing. They were instructed by the elders and apostles to contact those guys. Like, hey man, you can't have those dreads, man. That's not in the scriptures to be rocking no damn dreads. That's the same thing here, but they bucked up, man. And what does the scripture tell you in Samuel? That a rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. And then Deuteronomy tells you that you shall not suffer a witch to live, man. So being rebellious will get you killed. And that's what's going to happen to rebellious guys that get delivered. And when the Lord pleads with Israel again in the wilderness, those rebels are going to be purged out, man. So that spirit of rebelliousness, I'm a grown-ass man type shit, and nobody can tell you nothing, man. Nobody can instruct you and give you advice. That's going to get you put to death here. I mean, it's 2016, man. These race wars, it's the tension, you can cut it with a damn butter knife, man. It's so thick, So we're getting real closer. Times are getting crazy. So there ain't no time for no rebellious nigga in amongst the elect, man. And there's not gonna be a rebellious nigga amongst the elect. There go why those guys got cut out, man. All right. So we're gonna get the next scripture, and this is gonna be 1 Peter chapter 5 starting verse 1. Okay, because like I said, these guys were pretty much on this tip of where you don't need a leader, and you don't need anyone to guide you, man. Which that's totally not what the scriptures are talking about, man. Obviously, these guys missed all these nuggets. All right, this is 1 Peter chapter 5, starting verse 1. The elders, which was an elder, someone that's over you in age and in wisdom, and in a particular, whatever you're doing, like just like you have rookies. All right, then you have veterans. Same thing, man. The guys, these guys are babes in this thing, walk around just like you got the Sakari, you got other guys. These guys in Detroit, talking about babes have are on the same level as the elders, man. You crazy, man. These men been pushing this thing for 25, 30 years. All right, they've actually seen things in spirit, man. The only things that you can get as far as revelations are through experience and traveling and walking this walk, man. You can't get that in 4 years. All right, I have a 5-year-old daughter. She don't know her head from her ass, man. Same thing in this truth, man. You in this thing 4, 5, 6, 7 years, like the brother in our camp, Yatazak always say, hey, you don't know, I don't know no 6-year-olds that can take care of themselves. The elders of New York, man, they 20, 25, 30 years in this thing, grown men in the spirit, living this thing, man, day in and day out. Okay? The elders which are among you I exhort, who am also an elder. This is Peter talking, which the Lord put the foundation of the elect on Peter, man. All right, he said, upon this rock I shall build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it, man. Now, this is Peter talking. Okay, the head guy, man. All right, who am also an elder and a witness of the sufferings of Hamashiach, and also a partaker of the glory that shall be revealed. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you. And this is what he's telling the elders. I exhort. This is the job of the elders. Okay, which means that there are going to be men that are over the elect and the flock and the church, the Israel of God. Okay, the elect that are going to feed the flock, man, and guide them in the way they should go. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof. And I want to get that word oversight. Okay, just to kind of break that down, which that's in the Strong's is a G1983, episcopeo. Okay, so the root word is scopeo, which you can read that word in Mark. You read that word in Romans, the 16th chapter. It says, "Mark them which cause division," means keep an eye on them and watch. So, but this word here is episcopeo, to look upon, inspect, oversee, look after, care for. And that's what the men of the Lord are doing. That's what was happening when the brothers was instructed to call those guys, man, and tell them to cut that shit off. They're put here to oversee, man. The elders are put here through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim, the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to overlook over the elect, man, and watch over the flock. Okay. Next one, of the care of the church, which rested upon the elders, which that's their job, to care for the church, to watch over the church, to guide them, because like I said, they've been living this thing, man. Okay, to look carefully, beware, pretty much to watch out for, man. All this is self-explanatory. It says that the King James Version translates Strong's G1983 in the following manner: look diligently, take the oversight. Okay, they're overseers of the flock, man. All right, to oversee by implication, to beware, look diligently, take the oversight. Okay. So now we have understanding what that word oversight means. So we'll read it again. It's 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 2. Feed the flock of the Most High, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly. And that's what the elders do, man. They're willingly doing this thing, man, because this is all they know. This is what they do. They're fully invested in this thing. The fruits of their labors, tell you that. All the camps are popping up. The countless videos that are popping up day in and day out. That they're doing this thing willingly, man. When you're doing something that's not, if it's not of your will, you're not willing, then you're not going to beat too much into it. Okay, you're not going to put forth a lot of effort. You can just tell by the apostles alone how many videos are popping up, how many pages are popping up, and it trickles on down to the camps that are up under in GMS, man. All right, you can't watch all the videos that GMS puts out, man. Almost every brother has a page. Everyone's doing street speakers. It's countless videos being pushed out. And if you subscribe with a smartphone, your phone is ringing all day because GMS is pushing up videos, man. You can't deny that. Okay. Not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre like other camps that we always get on. But that's another time for another day. But of a ready mind, neither as being lords over Yahweh's heritage, but being examples to the flock. All right, so the elders are they're examples of to the flock, man. They're there to show how to act in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because the Most High is dealing with them, man. Okay, that's what they're there for. That's what leaders are there for, to be an example for you to follow and to follow suit, man. Okay, and so I'm gonna get one more scripture real quick. Because like I said, man, the elders they've lived this thing, and that's a blessing to have men like that that are fully invested in this truth, man, that have walked it and have seen all aspects of this life. That way, they're able to give advice, break down the scriptures, break down the scriptures the right way, and to counsel brothers, man, and to show how it's supposed to be done through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, it's Sirach 34, starting at 9. A man that had traveled, knoweth many things. Okay, and that's how you see the elders. Like lots of when they bring out countless scriptures, but also they have stories, anecdotes, as far as mirrors they go back to, and they touch on everything, man, because they've lived it and they're still traveling, they're still living it to this day. So anything they bring up, it's guaranteed to touch one brother out there that's watching, because they traveled and they lived such a full life because they're grown in this truth, man. Okay. Uh, and he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. And that's all they do. Wisdom just runs off of them like a faucet, man. Just like John 7:38. He that believe, the Lord said, he that believeth on me, as the scripture has said, right, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. So that experience, he that hath much experience will declare wisdom. And they have much experience. It just flows off of it, man. He that hath no experience knoweth little, and that's guys that's coming up now. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 years in. You really don't know anything, man. I've been in this thing 7 years. I don't know anything. Okay, like I said, I have a 5-year-old. Concept to tell her she doesn't know a damn thing, man. Okay, he that hath no experience knoweth little, but he that hath traveled is full of prudence. Okay, and that's that foresight, man. You seeing things before it happen. You're weighing everything out before you make a move, man. But that comes with time and experience in the spirit. Okay, now the scripture do say that he's gonna make us a quick understanding out of babes, fruits paraphrase, out of babes the truth is gonna come. But that don't mean that you are over the elders who the spirit has been dealing with over 30+ years, man. That's not what that's talking about. But he that hath traveled is full of prudence. When I traveled, I saw many things, and I understood more than I can express. Okay, that's self-explanatory, man. So bottom line is, just younger brothers, man, just continue to stay in your lane. Okay, these guys that are talking all this madness, you know what? They wasn't a part of the elect anyway. Okay, that's why they're cast out now. Okay, that's why the guys are making videos and bucking up now, because they wasn't a part of the elect. They wasn't chosen from the foundation of the earth. They were just chosen to deal for a certain amount of time to fulfill a specific part of the parable that the Lord talked about in Matthew the 13th chapter. And then to be either be kicked out or to quit or whatever the case may be, according to the Spirit. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well and show it day in and day out. And peace and blessing to the elect that are preaching the word in sincerity and truth. All right, shalom.